Dibre haYamim AlЄph, 1 Chronicles Chapter 10. And the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines, and fell slain on Mount Gilboa. And the Philistines pursued Shaul and his sons, and the Philistines struck Jonathan and Abinadab, and Malchishua, sons of Shaul. And the battle was heavy on Shaul, and the archers hit him, and he was wounded by the archers. And Shaul said to his armor-bearer, "Draw your sword and thrust me through with it, lest these uncircumcised ones come and abuse me." But his armor-bearer would not, for he was much afraid. So Shaul took a sword and fell on it. And when his armor-bearer saw that Shaul was dead, he also fell on his sword and died. Thus Shaul and his 3 sons died, and all his house, they died together. And when all the men of Israel who were in the valley saw that they had fled, and that Shaul and his sons were dead, they forsook their cities and fled. And the Philistines came and dwelt in them. And the next day it came to be, when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Shaul and his sons fallen on Mount Gilboa. And they stripped him, and took his head and his armor, and sent word throughout the land of Philistines to proclaim the news among their idols and among the people. And put his armor in the house of their mighty ones, and fastened his head to the house of Dagon. And all Jabesh Gilead heard of all that the Philistines had done to Shaul. And all the brave men arose and took the body of Shaul and the bodies of his sons, and they brought them to Jabesh, and buried their bones under the tamarisk tree at Jabesh, and fasted 7 days. That Shaul died for his trespass which he had trespassed against Yah, because he did not guard the word of Yah, and also for asking a medium for to make inquiry, and did not inquire of Yah. So he put him to death, and turned the reign over to David, son of Yishai.